Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. Season 575, Episode 1. Why? Why do why this gotta be 2 hours? Why? And we ain't even, my eyebrows aren't done. So, like I said, if you want to talk about me and my eyebrows, I'll drag your ass. Why 2 hours? And dud, like my dumb ass, I didn't save it. So that means that it wasn't DVR'd. It was video on demand. And video on demand means commercials. That was literally a 2 hour fucking show. I'm sorry. That's a real ugly face. Y'all, let's take a moment to send me good vibes because I don't know. I'm not saying I could fail one of my classes, but I'm gonna turn in my late work. Hopefully that'll bump me up, and hopefully I just get like a C in the class because I wasn't as proactive as I should have been, and you know yeah, but I really would love and appreciate the good vibes. If you send the negative vibes to me right now, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I make jewelry. Okay, earrings and that's not an earring. Earrings and necklaces and bracelets. I am a dabbler in the jewelry district. So you can visit my store. It'll be in the pinned comment or in the description box. And now I offer free shipping. Free shipping for every item except one item, which will be changed today. But if you want that item, put it put it in your cart, send me a message, and I'll make it free shipping. Okay? Let's get started because I need to do my schoolwork. I need to do my schoolwork. Oh, and y'all, okay, so I wanted to show you this. I don't know if it's gonna come up on my camera, but do you see this? Please, it's not gonna come up. You see who this is? We know who that is. This woman is in a movie. There you go. Be still and know. When I am afraid, I put my trust. Now, see, this was pissing me off. I The man that we're about to meet, Caesar, he is apparently an actor. It was like the whole Ricky situation, when they said that he had already broken up with Melissa, or he had never met Melissa, and then what was her name? Jimena. What was her name? Jimena. Jimena was the lady that he got after Melissa. But let's get to started because and Jay is out of prison. He was Jay from 90 Days. He's not out of prison, but he's out of custody. His boss, not the boss who choked his ass up, some new tattoo boss got him out of prison. And also they Ashley is saying that his girlfriend is pregnant. I'm trying to find a picture of the girlfriend. I cannot find a picture of the girlfriend. If anyone has a picture of the girlfriend, please let me know because I want to be nosy as hell. Okay, thank you. Let's get this started. Okay, so this 2 hour fucking shit. We see Rebecca. Rebecca is 47 years old and she wears her hair in one style. Now I know you're gonna go through my videos. You're gonna say, bitch, your hair has been in one style. But guess what? Guess what? I'm about to put it in braids today. So ha ha. Ha ha. Anyway, I'm sorry. She's a private investigator. She was happy being alone, but unfortunately, it didn't stay like that. She met Ziad. Ziad, he lives in Tanzania, and he is 26. And even though they haven't met yet, they fell in love. She, um, since she's a little bit older than him, she did to Angela. If y'all know who Angela is from 90 Day, then you know what I'm talking about. She didn't use filters and stuff to contour her face. And let me tell you something, she's okay looking, but the fact and filters just be giving her that girl be looking good with them filters, okay? So I'm a little bit concerned because girl be looking real good with them filters. And if she have that damn hair and that style one more damn time, I'm just gonna lose my damn mind. Anyway, she says that he has pretty eyes and nice lips, and he's in that camera talking about, "Ooh, baby, I love you, baby. I can't wait to see you, ooh, baby, mwah, baby." When I tell you, I was like, "Excuse me," and that's all he say. "Oh, baby, I love you, baby. I want to be with you, baby. I can't wait till I see you, baby." Come on, come on. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Anyway, she can tell that he really means it. She'll be leaving in a few days to meet him, and she's been married 3 other times. The first 2 times were to normal, basic men. I was never mind. Anyway, and then the third time she was married to Azin. No, it wasn't Azin, but it was a Moroccan man. When I tell you this lady fits literally going down the line of the 90 Day franchise and stuff, she is starting they need to check off boxes. Have you sent them $40,000? Have you had another relationship with a person across the globe before? Yes. Yes. Are you old sending Instagram filters or Snapchat filters to a man that could be your son? Yes. These are questions that you ask. Anyway, she met a man in Morocco, Azin, or Azin's brother. She met him. She brought his ass over. Of course, they blurred out his face. I was so mad that they blurred out his face because I seen that little hair, but his neck looked longer than the neck that Azin has. Azin has like a short neck, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't Azin. But if Azin, wouldn't that be crazy if Azin actually was married, came over here, and was cheating on this, what's her name, Rebecca, with somebody else who wasn't even Nicole. Anyway, this is all just me being crazy. Um, she brought him over here. She found out he was cheating because she's a private investigator, so she put a GPS tracker. And she hasn't done a background check on this man because it's an international background check and she's unable to do that, or she doesn't know how to do it. But then her friend is in the car with her and her friend is like, "Girl, give me his information and I'm gonna do the background check. The background check." And I'm like, "But I thought it was just so hard to do," like she just said. Anyway, she says that she hasn't seen any red flags, but people can be different on the internet. Yes. She goes to tell her kids about this excursion that she's going to go on. And her children is like, "You was just married to some man in Morocco who you brought over here and who treated you like a booty hole. Like, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, I mean, this time things are going to be different." And they was like, you literally said that the last time." And she was like, "Don't say that. What else do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? Let me know. Because what else do you want me to say? It sounds like, what else do you want me to say? I'm very confused." Anyway, she says it's very hard for her to tell her kids to trust her when she is a little bit shaky with the trust. Okay. So she gets ready for a video chat. That damn hair is still in that half up, half down swoop, and it's pissing me off. And his father let her know that when she got to Tanzania, they were not allowed to sleep in the same room because it's against the law. You know, same thing with Laura. Laura had to get married to him so they could do the jiggy jiggy. Girl, the experience that Laura is going through with her not getting her not being able to be pleasured all the way that she want to be anyway. Um, she has something to tell Z. Girl, I don't forgot his name. She got something to tell Z. Okay, she's not officially, legally, technically all the way divorced. I don't know. It took Asin's brother a long time to sign the paperwork. So once he signed the paperwork, now she about to go file. Like she never filed. Now she about to go file, and she won't get a hearing until she comes back. And it is a big thing in their culture to mess with a married woman. So she hopes that when she tells him this, it won't ruin the relationship because it's a strictly forbidden practice. Okay. Maybe you should not tell him. Maybe you should tell him before y'all have sex. But I don't think that you did that, did you? Just judging off the previews, it seems like you didn't do that. Okay, so we see Avery. Avery is 19 years old and she's converted to Islam. She was a typical American girl, an all American girl. Bitch, what is an all American girl? Because I'm looking in the damn mirror. I was born in America. I'm a damn woman. I used to be a damn girl. What in the hell is an all American girl? And was I an all American girl? Huh? What the hell is it? What? You did gymnastics? You did cheerleading, so you were all American girl? I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. But anyway, side note, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is Airmac Brielle, which is camera backwards. AREMAC Brielle. Follow me on Twitter. So she didn't convert to Islam for him. She converted to Islam before she met him. She had a friend who was Muslim. She talked to her friend. Her friend like got her hip to the culture and everything. She said, "Oh, that's cool." So she converted to Islam because Christianity wasn't hitting it for her, and she wanted something to keep her more in line. I don't know what she means when she says Christianity wasn't hitting it for her, and she needs something to keep her in line because what? Like, what do you be out doing where you need that structure? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but when she says I need this to keep me in line, what do you mean? You need like what do you be doing that you need literally to be kept in line? Like it just sounds a little bit weird. Like I know you ain't Scott or nothing. Scott from Love After Lockup. Um So she went on a Muslim dating app. She met a man. His name is Omar. She met him, 24 years old. He said that his ass was in America. It turns out his ass is in Syria. His ass is in Syria, you know, the travel ban and the war and the killing of innocent civilians that we probably doing over there. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That's not all American girl like to say, right? You know, it would have deferred her other people, but it didn't defer her. So after 1 month, they got engaged. He sent the ring through the mail, and then they'll get married. So her mother is going to travel with her to Lebanon because that's where they're going to meet. So she tells her mother, "Hey, I think you should learn, you know, a little bit of Syrian. Is it what the language that they speak over there, so you can, you know, communicate with them." And this all American woman gonna say, "I'm American. I don't know any other language." That sounds real American to me, don't it? But don't group yourself in with Americans, okay? Okay, just say you a United Statesian because you do know, like, never mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't. The mother says, "What if his personality is different than what he said on the internet?" She says she's not worried about his personality being different. Her brother said that you always trying to do something and you never followed through. This girl was supposed to be a vegetarian like Amber Lynn, but she wasn't a vegetarian, and she was sneak chicken up to her room just like Amber Lynn. She is mostly worried about the travel ban, and it might stretch out their marriage visa from like I guess she said like 6 months to like 3 years. And her mother is scared that she won't return to the United States. Not like her mother said that she'll run off and join a group over there. I'm like, why? What? What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, but that that she just won't return. Avery says, I have something to tell my mama. And I'm like, when you say you got something to tell your mama, why don't you just tell us? I ain't got time to be sitting here waiting, watching and shit. I already know what she about to say. She go over to her friend's house. She used to be really, really close with this girl. But once she converted to Islam, they kind of grew apart because her friend's father is a minister. So she tells her friend's family that she's getting married. She about to go over to Lebanon, but oh, and he's a general dentist, and he gonna be an oral surgeon in like 2 years, so he's still in school. But the thing that she didn't tell her mother is that she's moving over there because she doesn't understand how she can just be away from him, after getting married and everything. And it's shock. That's a shock, huh? It's such a shock that she would move there. Shouldn't you be on 90 days the other way? Huh? Damn. You mixing and doing these niggas like this. So if all this crap work out, I'ma see their ass on 90 Day the Other Way next season. Huh? I don't wanna see these people. Y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. Darcy. Darcy's ass is back. Now, if y'all don't know Darcy, I'm not gonna tell you who Darcy is, okay? If you don't know Darcy, I suggest you watch Darcy's season. Not Darcy with, I don't know, because the Darcy that I seen, she had blonde hair. The Darcy that they showed, she had black hair. So I'm very confused. Like if y'all watch, well, I would assume y'all watched the episode because y'all watching this. But when she said, "You don't love me, you liar," to Jesse, that's the season that I saw, which was before the 90 days. Yep, because that's the first show I reviewed on this channel. Before the 90 days, last season. So she's on Before the 90 Days this season again. I can't tell you much about Darcy. I really can't. I really can't. So, we know, she got a twin sister. She got two kids, Aniko and Aspen. I don't know if that was their name. Why did Jesse's eyebrows look filled in one of those damn cut scenes? His eyebrows look dark as hell. And I said, no, that ain't the Jesse that I remember seeing. Anyway, she was some man named Tom. Tom is a British man. Tom looks closer to her age. She said that she had always known him. She had known him for about 4 years. And then after she got out of her relationship with Jesse, she had known Tom for 4 years. And he was there for her, which I think Jesse has said something about that, but I ain't gonna say nothing. And then she stared in his eyes over Skype, and she knew that she loved him. So, in 1 week, she'll fly to England to see him. She crying a lot, as usual. She going to go get some lip fillers, as usual, and some stomach sculpting, as usual. And yeah. Anyway, Jesse, I'm sorry, Tom. I hope I've been saying Tom and not Tim. Tom said that he's not gonna pick her ass up from the airport. He gonna send a driver to her so she can brush her teeth and not have her breath stinking when they meet one another, and then they'll meet each other. I know that I haven't given you a synopsis on Darcy, but honestly, I ain't really got time for Darcy. Really? So if y'all don't, and why Darcy be crying so damn much? Damn. Anyway, I'm really waiting for that preview that I seen when he told that woman to show him some cleavage, and she said, "That's what I'm waiting for." And because Darcy looked dumbfounded, girl. Anyway. That's it for Darcy. I'm sorry. If y'all came here for Darcy, then you're not gonna get her. Not this week. Not this week. We see Tim. Not Tom, but Tim. Tim is an ugly duckling. I'm sorry. That's what he said. He said he's overcompensating because he used to be ugly and now he's cute. I don't know how old he is, but he drives a Ferrari. He makes custom guns, and he's from Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Tiki Torch rallies were. So that's great. He makes guns that are works of art. No one's gonna shoot those. I just thought it was really effed up that they talking about all this gun shit while shit is hitting the fan in real life. Anyway, he's met a 25-year-old woman in Colombia. She's a model. She has a baby named Violet Iris, one of those names. He has a child, which is not really his child, but he's raised a child, so it's still his child. Him and his ex are really cool with one another. They go-kart racing. The Chloe, I think the 12-year-old girl's name is Chloe. She loves him. She thinks he's out of his mind for going to Colombia to meet this woman, but whatever. So then we see his ex, Veronica, and him sit down. He's like, don't be surprised if I come back engaged. She's like, oh my gosh, I just hope that this doesn't interfere with the relationships that you have with us. And you know, this is our family, and just because we're not together doesn't mean we're not a family. Girl, look. She said a couple other stuff. And she also said that she would fight for her family and she doesn't mind speaking up. He says that in the past there have been girlfriends where it has been a little bit of tension, and Veronica basically says me or her. And I'm just really confused because it seemed like Veronica still wants his ass. You can say that you don't want his ass, okay? You can say that. But I really don't believe it because why would you? I don't know, it's just weird to me talking about y'all family. Anyway, he calls Jennifer. Her name is Jennifer. That's a Colombian girl. And she's like, oh, I seen this pretty little dress that I want you to buy. And he's like, how much is it? She's like, $500. He's like, American? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, send me the link. See, that's what Larissa needed. Larissa needed one of them, okay? He's like, my Veronica is throwing me a going away party. She's like, why your ex all involved in your life like this? When I get there, or if we be together, this can't happen. Like, I need you to send me pictures. I need you to tell me everything that's going on because I don't understand why she always everywhere and why, like, she even needed to throw you a party. Like, who is this woman? He says that he hasn't told Jennifer how close Veronica and his relationship is because he doesn't want to jeopardize something with Jennifer, but he hopes that they can be together. Jennifer and Veronica can be together, like, you know. I can't, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Veronica want that man. You can sit up here and say that you don't want that man, but you want that man, or you don't want that man, but she understands that that man makes good money and she can ask him for things for her daughter that she don't necessarily have to spend money on. Anyway, let's move on to the mother effer of the Caesar is 46. And he says, I like to meditate. Why in the hell? Anyway, he meditated with his full biker gear on, and not a motorcycle. Oh no, a 10-speed. Now I seen a car in the driveway, unless he living with somebody. I seen a car in the driveway, so I'm like, maybe, bro. Anyway, I seen him pull up to that nail. I'm embarrassed. That's number one. I'm embarrassed. I'm literally embarrassed. He literally makes me cringe. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Apparently this is fake. Like I said, they not really together, but it's still embarrassing. Embarrassing. Anyway, he pulled up to the damn nail shop. I thought this man owned the nail shop. I really did. I did, because at 46 years old, I thought that he had owned the nail shop. No, he doesn't. He's been a nail tech for 15 years. He has met this woman. What is her name? I have no idea what the girl's name is. Is it Olga? Probably not, but we gonna call her Olga. He done met Olga from the Ukraine. She is 28 years old, and he met her on the mail order bride side. He sent her some flowers and a card that cost $450. She always sends him video talking about, oh baby, I love you, baby, 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 oh I can't wait to see you, baby, oh I can't wait, oh I just want to hold you. And the producer's like, oh okay, but anyway, do she ever say your name in those videos? And he was like, I mean, sometimes. Nah, she don't. But she calls me my baby, so you know. Okay, whatever. Anyway, this nigga says that he sends her about $800 a month and about $40,000 in total. They've been dating for 5 years. Um, he says that everything is dependent on this and it has to work out. So we see him clipping coupons because money is tight because he's planning on going to the Ukraine. He then gets a message from her saying that, hey, let's not go to the Ukraine, or let's you don't come here. I want you to go to Mexico. I want us to go to Mexico. And he's like, but yeah, I wanted to like spend time with your family and get to know your friends and blah blah blah. And she was like, yeah, but it's cold here and I don't think that that would be a good idea. So he says he's gonna need $7,000 to go to Mexico to a resort. 2,000 for her to book her ticket, then the rest of the money to do whatever. And he's like, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Times is tight. She's like, oh well, she didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. And he's like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just figure it out. I'm a man. I got you. I love you. And she's like, oh yes, baby, you are a real man. I love you. Boom, boom. So he needs to go ask his boss, his boss for a loan so he can send her the money. He asked his boss, I guess his boss gave him a $2,000 loan. His boss gave him the loan, no, and he was like, but I think she a catfish. Like, I mean, you've been sending this woman so much money, you've been doing so much for her, and it seems like every time y'all try to meet up, it don't pan out. They were supposed to meet up 3 different times, and 3 separate times she had excuses. So in the end, the boss gives him the money. He goes to Western Union. He sends the money. He says that he didn't buy the ticket himself because he trusted her and he wanted her to do things on her own time. So he calls her and he's like, I got my ticket. She getting her ticket. I done booked the hotel. Everything is great. Then she's like, there is like Russia attacked Ukraine, so it might be like travel restrictions, and I don't think I can go. And he calls her and he's like, wait, what's going on? And she's like, didn't you hear the news? And he's like, no. I mean, honestly, why would he hear the news? But to be quite honest, if I had somebody living there that I wanted to be with, I would have Google on my. And I'm like, why didn't he just take his ass uh, on the on the Google and see what's going on? Anyway, she getting mad at him because she's like, you just worried about a vacation, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out and get back in and blah blah blah, and this is my life. And he's like, no baby, I'll find a way to get you there. And she's like, uh-huh, whatever, okay. Then they hang up and the producer's like, do you think this is an excuse? And I feel like I'm watching Catfish, honestly. And he's like, I don't know, but you know, I'm just trying to stay strong and I feel really really like I'm about to cry, and then we see a single tear run down his face. Or wait, yeah, we do see a single tear run down his face. He does like this, and his knuckles are ashy, and that's how it ends. Um, Even if this is a joke, and even if he is like fake, this is still unacceptable. It's embarrassing. It's deplorable. It's disgusting. Okay, I really wish that I didn't have to see this because it's too much. And the fact that it's 2 hours and they only introduce four. The fact that it's 2 hours and they only introduce four people is really getting on my nerves. But anyway, I'm done with this. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.